Hey YouTube, so it's been a little while since I made a video. I was inspired to do so today by a solo that I'm trying to learn for the song Riverbank by Brad Paisley. And when I say I try to learn a solo, what I really mean is I try to cop the feel of a solo. I never really try to learn it note for note. I feel like it's less creative that way. And it's also less conducive to me trying to really understand where the solo is coming from. Like, I could write anything I wanted to, but to be able to use these ideas improvisationally, I think that it's important to kind of explore the idea of trying to find a vibe rather than play a solo note for note. So what I wanted to do today is just kind of show you this this exercise. There's a part of the solo that uses this kind of lick, which is, see what I mean? It's a little tough to do because you're using these fingers right here, and these are the weak fingers. So I basically took that lick and I turned it into an exercise, which is a sequence that I think we should kind of all be doing just to improve our left hand dexterity. So I'm going to start it a little bit higher just to give you an idea of what's going on. What I'm doing is I'm just using fingers 1, 3, and 4. And the way that I'm doing this is I'm playing 1, 3, 4, a pick and 2 hammers on the 6th string, on the low E string. Then I'm going back 1 note to my 3rd finger, pick on my 3rd finger, hammer on my pinky, and then I'm actually going to pluck with my middle finger on the A string. I'm also working on my hybrid picking here. Then I'm going to pick or hammer from nowhere my pinky on this low string. I'm going to pick it, but you can hammer from nowhere if that's better. That's a hammer from nowhere. That's a pick. Pluck the A string again, and then hammer on that note. Then we'll start the sequence over. So it's pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, pluck, pick, pluck, hammer. Again, pick, hammer, hammer, pick, hammer, pluck, pick, pluck, hammer. Then I start that on the A string. Now, this sequence isn't really in a scale, except that I'll use this to kind of sound a little more outside over like an A7 chord. Stuff like that. Coming down, it's exactly the opposite. Pick, pull, pull, pick, pull, 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 pick, pluck, pick, pull, pluck, pull, hammer from nowhere, pluck, hammer from nowhere with my pinky. A couple of times just to remember how I was doing it. Pick, pull, pull, pick, pull, pick, pluck, pull, pick, pull. That's the idea. So here's the whole exercise. I'm going to do that from the 1st fret up as high as I can, all the way back down as fast as I can, as cleanly as I can. A few tips. First of all, if you're using your hybrid picking, make sure that your pick is the same volume as your pluck. You don't want or, right? That's no good. So, second thing is hammers, same volume as everything else. Don't feel like you have to go fast right away, go slow. I also recommend trying to hammer as hard as you can and match the pick and the pluck to that. filling, same rules apply. The hardest one is your pinky to your third finger to pull. What you might want to do is practice just a trill to get that muscle warmed up first. And that's going to help you warm that up. So those are my tips for this lick. Do this, see if it improves your triplet sequence ideas. After you're done with that, you can try this sequence through a scale. Okay, I got a little bit of work to do still. So that's what I'm working on for this week. Hopefully you guys have some tips for me. If you have any additional exercises that could help me warm these guys up, let me know. Leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, and let me know what you think about this video. Thanks so much. Have a good one.